Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So today, with the year coming to an end, we want to talk a little bit about the importance of 1099 contracts and really making sure that you have employees have an employment agreement and that they're properly classified as W-2 employees. And that if you do have 1099 contractors, that they actually pass the test for 1090 to be a 1099 contractor under the DOL, whether it's going to be the state DOL or the federal DOL, wherever that audit can come from, just to make sure that you pass that test that they have set out to determine whether or not someone is classified as an employee or an independent contractor. Naturally, the second thing is, and of course, if you've listened to us every week, you know how many times we have said how important it is to have documents and to document whatever classification the individual that's going to be providing services to the company is, again, whether it's as an independent contractor or as an employee. On some additional information on 1099s and for all of the additional questions that I'm sure Jane has received this year, I just wanted to pass this over along to Jane for your angle on 1099s, whether they're independent contractors or employees and so on.
Yes, thanks, Irene. I'm already starting to get a lot of 1099 questions, and some of them are just repetitive and refresher. And we've done a previous podcast on that. But if you do have anything, you could just send us a quick message or an email. We will be happy to address that. But I just want to talk about the changes for 1099. So right now, forms must be e-filed if you're filing 10 or more information forms, such as NAC, miscellaneous, or W-2. Previously was 250 for each information form time. So that's kind of a big change. We have already been e-filing, but I know some people were not. So now is the time to make sure that you do that. And then also another big change is that there's some sort of we've had basically confusion about the threshold. So we've had previously stated that the new threshold is going to be $600 for Form 1099-K. However, there's been a delay with IRS because there's a lot of confusion. They weren't able to implement. There's a lot of work that goes into it. So basically, as a result, the reporting will not be required unless the taxpayer receives over $20,000 and has more than 200 transactions in 2023. So then because the complexity of the provision and a lot of taxpayers are going to be affected during the time. So the IRS is planning for a threshold of $5,000 for tax year 2024 as part of a phase-in to implement that $600 reporting threshold enacted under the American Rescue Plan. So for now, we basically, for 2024, we're just aiming for 5,000, and we're not entirely sure when we're going to be ready for the 600. So these are our big changes so far. And the rest of the issues are kind of similar, but if something does come up, we'll be happy to address that. And another change that I wanted to talk about is QuickBooks.
Absolutely. Yeah. I heard a lot about there's been changes with QuickBooks and a lot of our clients are actually on QuickBooks. And so, of course, all of those questions, I refer my clients over to speak with you because that's something a bit foreign for us. But just with the volume of information that we've been receiving and just some questions going into the new year, especially as we're sitting down looking into the new year, plans, policies, budgeting, review of documents, and so on, we've actually had a lot of questions. So if you could fill us in, please.
Yes, there's basically a lot of QuickBooks Desktop products that are no longer going to be sold. So basically, QuickBooks Desktop is planning to stop selling several products in the United States market. And so after July 31st, 2024, we're not going to be able to buy subscriptions for QuickBooks Desktop Pro Plus, Premier Plus, Mac Plus, and Desktop Payroll for those specific products. However, if you're an existing Desktop Plus and Payroll subscriber, you could continue to renew the subscriptions after the time period. So basically, they will continue to provide security updates, product updates, and support for the existing subscribers. It's just a stop sell, but it's not going to be discontinued. So that's really important. And just if you are looking to purchase this products, better do that before July 31st, 2024. And then for some clients who are ready to move to QuickBooks Online, that's going to be the best option. But if we need to stay with, desktop, we're going to have enterprise and available, which is a great solution because it's a great choice for businesses with inventory. They're looking to have visibility, control, and I think we're going to have all the right tools. It's just a matter of knowing what's available and what's not.
That's great. That's great. Thank you.
Sure. So I think this is it for the updates for today. So we'll continue to look for more updates for you. Thank you.
And as always, if there are any questions, always feel free to email or call us with any of those, especially with the year coming to an end. We're always happy to help. Thank you.
Thanks.